Have a look at these images. Pretty, right? But does that mean it's good cinematography? We often misunderstand pretty to be equal to good. That is a big problem. Have a look at these edits. Who are you talking about? The guy who made the template? Isn't editing supposed to be invisible? Similar things happen with background scores. It's most evident in Nolan's movies.
I wish more than anything, but
So the BGM, the cinematography, the editing, all of this is meant to enhance the experience, not take away from it, not become a thing of its own. How does it affect you? When people try to communicate what they like in a movie, they often refer to basic terms like good cinematography, good background score, etc., without actually knowing what good cinematography, good background score means, thus misleading people. And this often results in good cinema being underappreciated and often not reaching the audiences that it deserves. How do you know what is good and what is pretty? How do you differentiate between them? The solution is a very simple word. It's called gimmick. In the tech community, a gimmick is a feature which is of no use to the product or the user. It's just there because it's cool. Similar things can be said for a movie where there are tons of pretty shots, but it doesn't help convey the mood of the scene. That's a gimmick. There are cuts where it doesn't need to be one. That's a gimmick. When the actor's face is emotionless and sad music starts playing, that's a gimmick. But there's a catch. Not everything is a gimmick. I made fun of this before because there was no motivation to cut. But it doesn't mean it's a gimmick, it's a style. It's a new way of displaying information. For example, many filmmakers like Wes Anderson, Sanjay Leela Bhansali all shoot their films with a particular style. Symmetric framing, colorful shots is not a gimmick, it's a style. It's their way of telling the story. And sometimes the lines between the gimmick and the style can get blurry. Big corporations use PR and heavy marketing to bias us into thinking that their gimmick is what counts as a part of a good film. Not only film industry but many others also use the same tactic to sell us shit that we don't even need by manipulating our brains into thinking that their gimmick is what holds high social value, thus making a ton of money off of it. For example, there was no need of VFX in Adipurush, they needed a writer. But because of the whole fad around it, they biased us into thinking that VFX is what makes a good film. And, well, yeah, it doesn't. But now because you know all of this, you will be able to appreciate other films in a more nuanced way and also be able to understand other people's perspectives.